these rules to the nearest player, security, or arena staff member.
And don't forget about our mom and dad giveaway banners. Come to the games, bring the family, and get a free Lambo bobblehead. Folks, make sure to join us for the upcoming game, where you'll receive free game tickets. A great way to remember the day of the game.
Hey, Kings fans, our promotional Kings mascot basketball giveaway is forward, 6'8".
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Mike Conley, and it's Edwards in at the 3 spot.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Here's Monk, following the score by Minnesota. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense area, there's no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's MP. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Yep, that one goes.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Westbrook outside. Sabonis with a screen on Conley. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Minnesota. Sabonis, the pass to Murray, outside Monk. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, MP nails it from 3. MP's got 9.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
On the wing, DeRozan. That shot is off. Oh, good D by Edwards. MP outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Murray. Here's Monk. Will it go? The rebound by MP.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Randall that time on the assist by MP.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Kings trail by 8. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Pass to Monk. Nice D from Reed.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
He remains perfect, 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there.
9-1-6 Crew Deerstein.
Achua, high post. Sacramento passing it around. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. Minnesota with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Edwards finds MP. Launches a three. MP making the long-range connection.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
On the court for the Timberwolves. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Mike Conley out there with MP. And it's Randall in at the center position. It's stolen by MP. That one from the post. MP's got. At 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop him.
2 minutes remaining in the
Randall,
first half.
pass to MP. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Randall. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Reed's checked in for Julius Randle.
Look, I got to say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
Monk for 3, drills it from deep. Monk's got 9.
The D has to know where Monk is in these situations. He's a competitor who loves getting the answer 3.
Drains the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kings trail by 20. And here's Monk for 3, Westbrook. The shot that time not on target. MP against Monk. And it's good for... Two. MP's got 31.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Outside Monk, the 3 ball. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now, You can see the confidence building. His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Westbrook. And here's Monk. Drives to the hoop. With 2 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Kings.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so here's Sacramento. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Monk with it. Now guarded by MP. Monk kicks it out to Westbrook. Sacramento again missing.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
MP shot is off. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Kings.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move.
This is the utility of Malik Monk. You put him on the floor and he's going to find points.
A terrific view of that. Move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T.
Julius Randle.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. DeRozan finds Monk. Now here's DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. 6 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on Randle. Murray from outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
And Sacramento making a change here. Levine's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in. Westbrook drawing the double. 5 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento and Minnesota. Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 44.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
On the court for Minnesota. In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. Mike Conley out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Westbrook attacks the basket with such velocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
And the bucket is good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff with a dunk.
Conley against Westbrook. And Westbrook draws the double. Outside Monk from downtown. Reed with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. MP, that one's good.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Outside Monk. 3-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 53 points. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Ingles, he's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
So it's Sacramento now, following the score by Minnesota. And it's Monk missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And another one!
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Achua with a screen on Clark. Monk for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. And The Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Outside Schroeder. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
60 plus in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. I'm not trying to be greedy, Dominic. Everyone needs to eat. At a certain point, you got to leave well enough alone, or the basketball gods are going to get you.
Well, no one wants that, MP.
Definitely not me. Alrighty.
Over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for joining us.